Hi, I'm Matt
And I'm Matt.
of LFD Research. Today, we're going to be stress testing an AR-15. This one is chambered in 300 blackout with an 8.2 inch barrel. So let's load it up with 5 rounds, make sure everything works.
Bolt held open.
Great, constant ejection pattern. Whole 9 yards works. So let's freeze this thing and see how it goes from here. Now, after 2 hours, we have the one, the only, the AR-15. Chambered in 300 blackout. Gun and ammo have been frozen this entire time. And considering that we have broke almost every other gun so far, I don't know if this thing's gonna make it or not. Is it melted itself into the ice?
Almost
Woo! Look at that! It's beautiful!
Woo.
Now, as you'll notice, the dust cover is not closed. Puts it on par with every other gun in this test, where the bolt was actually open to the ice. Alright,
What's our
let's get the covers open.
What's our temperature on the bolt?
The bolt temperature is lower than hell. So somewhere between negative 58 and negative 110. And it's the bolt is frozen shut. Yippee-ki-yay! Well, let's throw the ammo back in while we see if we can beat this gun open. Alright, so we have taken the AR, taken it apart, forced it open, loaded around, and froze it again. Just to give everybody a recap on what's happened. So right now, the AR is in the chest freezing. We're going to pull it out.
Okay.
There's a round in the chamber with a loaded mag in the gun. So let's see how this goes. All right, let me see the bolt. Negative 47. Flip off the safety and let's see if it goes.
Nothing.
Ouch. So is it the round or is it the hammer? See if you can rack it.
Nope.
Use the bench. Well, we got double feed now. See a bolt hole open? Yep, let go.
Nope. The bolt hold open is not functioning.
Try it again. Alright. Remove the magazine. Clear the failure. There we go. Load them in the mag. It's a good thing that's a rubber grip.
Yeah.
It's in battery.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a good time to use that forward assist. Looks like it's in battery now.
I think so.
Give it a whirl. And we got a nothing again.
Nope.
All right, you loaded another round. Successful extraction. See if this one fires. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. 5 rounds, 5 failures to fire. Grab one of those rounds. Let's see what the failure was.
No mark on the primers at all.
So it looks like we actually had the firing pin frozen in place.
I would suspect so.
So, even at negative 50, your AR apparently don't work. Let's revisit this with a more mil-spec AR and not a pistol like this one.
Yeah. Different lube, different rifle.
Don't you mean no lube?
Well, there is that.
We have had the SKS fail to release the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
We have had the Mini 14 function flawlessly.
Yep.
The AK-47 needed a little bit of ice chipped out of the mag well so you could rock the mag in fully.
Yep.
And the follower was frozen on said magazine.
Yeah.
But once you release the follower by shoving it down in there a little more and getting it to come back out, it worked. Then from there we had the IWI Tavor,
which froze up.
Hardcore. You couldn't rack the bolt back, you couldn't put it forward.
Yep.
We finally ended up forcing it to go back. Once we got the chamber open, we were able to load a round.
Yep. Wouldn't go into battery.
And we had to take apart the gun, force it into battery, and then clear a couple of malfunctions so we finally got to fire 3 or 4 rounds. Then from there, we went on to the venerable AR-15.
Which choked.
And froze solid. So you couldn't operate the bolt at all. We had to warm it up to do that. Once we finally did that, we went through, loaded a round into the chamber. So the hammer's cocked, there's a round in the chamber, and we tried to fire it. And then we cycled it through, and still, even at that, it was half the temperature it was the first freeze.
Yep.
And it still would not even get the firing pin to contact to fire the gun.
No.
And the SKS never fired up until it was basically room temperature again.
Close to.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have to revisit these tests because I didn't think it would kill all these guns. I thought maybe it'd kill 1 or 2. I thought the guns would handle it like a champ. Well, guess not.
Yeah.
And of course, it's funny. The optics, both optics we used were vortexes. The Strike Force, completely inoperable. But the second generation Spark, you could still see illumination, but it was not a dot.
Yeah.
But
the battery was weakened to where it didn't quite work anymore.
Yeah, and if it was that cold outside, we would at least still be able to see through the optic.
Yeah.
But since we're in Iowa weather here, it's nice, sunny, and 90, it frosted over.
Yep.
So, next time we're going to revisit this, we're going to strip any lube out of any of these guns.